there's one more.
The Dragon Warrior!
Dragon Warrior, here's Poe. He shows up, and yeah, typically that's what we see going up against a Ling in terms of the turtle fight. So now it's just going to be up to Turkey to match that rotational speed. Turtle fights, if they can keep the rest of the game close, it'll be a 50-50, and Turkey will take away the Beatrix.
All right. Well, again, Beatrix wins most 50-50s if you know what you're doing. What's left for Team Indonesia here? We're going to find out if the Angela goes through to mid or if it will stay a roamer. And then we get a little bit more bursty hero, which I think they need.
Yeah.
I think you need a little bit of bursty here. Burst? Now I'm wondering, do you need burst or do you need, like, sustain? Because could be a roamer.
Angela could be. Ooh, okay, it looks like they're going to be going for burst. And then the Kagura or the Novaria also.
I get the Novaria. It's for
I get
vision.
The Novaria, yeah. You get the vision. Those slows will help greatly here. Such an aggressive lineup for Team Indonesia. And again, this will, if it's going to be a Novaria, same story as earlier. This puts a lot of pressure onto Cerezo.
It seems to be aggressive to a fault. If they lock this in, then they mean business. As soon as the Astral Echo is up, it's hunting season, folks. And indeed it is. About 30 seconds before we deploy into the Land of Dawn. One thing I can say about Turkey, something I think you will agree with, is we both like the Akai.
Yeah, we do.
Wuxi finger hold.
Oh, what was it again? Oh, yeah, it's like, skadoosh.
Ah, there you go. All right,
go,
so we're hoping that this was enough of an X factor, enough of a. Now I'm questioning if we did it right.
Yeah,
but
hopefully we did.
hopefully that was a good pickup for them, so that Super Ken doesn't get free reign over the map, because that's dangerous. If you have a Ling that is confident, 150% early game, first buff, and then he starts roaming around like he owns the place, then that's half the battle lost.
Yeah, looking at the lineup right now of Indonesia, it's SNS, man. It's speed and slows. They have a
SNS,
lot
huh?
of heroes that are fast, and they have a lot of abilities that's slow.
I guess
both.
soft CC.
Yeah, soft
Seems
CC.
to be the name of the game.
A lot of soft CC that will just layer on top of each other. So if on the side of Indonesia, there's a lot of pressure in Cerezo.
Yeah.
It's the same for Zeus, but also for Itachi to land those kills.
Yep. If anything, it's Turkey who's playing with the absolutes.
Yes.
While it's Indonesia stacking these 20%, 15% that build up to what will eventually be the 100. Here we go, game number 2, match point, and they're just cracking down on Saken, man.
Oh, and right away a counter from Finn actually, able to dish out some damage as well onto Itachi and Wakasa with an Astral Recall. We talked about the hooks, and another one onto Wakasa. Wakasa needs to sort of hang back a bit. He'll be able to get that. And Zeus already cutting the pressure onto the purple buff. So now Zeus is doing what Cerezo did to Costa earlier, but this time, Super Ken actually able to get it.
And who goes and gets the Little Wanderer? It's Super Ken. All right, so we're off to a fast start for Team Indonesia, but given how quick Indonesia's rotating, this allows Turkey to play a little safer and actually build up, about what, 10 seconds ago they had a small lead.
Yeah.
But again, it equalizes.
And now you see there, actually putting back the gold card. Wonder if Wakasa gonna be able to get it. And you see Saken actually playing, not clearing the wave just yet. Here topside though, that's gonna be key. Already committing a flicker. Kasha already with a knockback.
Whoa!
The back, and that is gonna be the Tempest of Blades. Heavy spin also committed. That is the Paquito down. That's one kill for Indonesia. It looks like they might get another one. Kasha was a little bit too eager to get a kill early on. There's the Ling. There's the Teriza. Can they get to him? And Super Ken from the wall to wall. Taken out Kostra. 2 early kills for Indonesia, and that is not the start you want to have if you're Turkey.
I'm gonna propel him forward, almost going up 1,000 gold here, and just in the nick of time for the turtle to spawn. And I bet Turkey, specifically Kostra, specifically, what was that? Itachi, and Zeus rather, Zeus.
Yeah.
They're kicking themselves right now saying, oh man, why we commit? Why we commit? It was a 2v3.
Yeah, a little bit, not a little bit, too aggressive was Turkey there to make that call, especially with the turtle so close.
A lot of bit.
A lot of bit. Now let's see if Turkey can clap back those. Zeus and Cerezo dancing around the turtle. Essence here around the mid. I wonder if Turkey reads the situation that the Ling is still in the orange buff, but a decision by Koster to also just focus his orange buff as well. Now with a reset from Indonesia means that should be a signal for Turkey that, yeah, they got off right now. Turkey has all the information in the world to work with.
Turtle's been delayed up to a minute now, and it's not like Super Ken is in a rush. If anything, it's Kostra to the scene first, going for the pull, and there's the Astral Echo. spots the Dragon Warrior. I wonder how much they're going to commit.
A lot of information already used. Kostra already forced to get away. Supercan going in, and there goes the hard guard. Look at the damage and the regen coming in from Indonesia. That's a heavy spin, locking in Cerezo, but Cerezo still surviving through it. And who didn't survive? Cerezo, he actually fell. Kostra gets taken down as well. Supercan still has under tower, dancing in and around, opening up the double kill opportunity there for Vin. Rotgen, can he get something out of this? But Vin has way too much health. He sidesteps the Astral Recall, and you see that actually Zeus was chasing Supercan, who was really low. Great aggressive play there by Indonesia, but Turkey able to get some scraps out of it. That's a good sign. They got a kill there, and it could have been worse.
Yep, I'd say Indonesia got everything they wanted out of that exchange. But again, it's not as free. It still is an exchange.
Yeah, they had to work for it.
Yeah, much like a negotiation, neither walks away completely happy. More so Turkey because, again, this gap is growing ever so slightly. Not as quickly as it did in Game 1, but just the same. You're looking at about a 2,000 gold lead at 4 minutes in. And you're looking at a lineup that scales, I'd say, much faster because, oh no, they're going to get Zeus here.
Oh, that was quick. Super Ken and Vin, you know that was coming the moment Ken spotted out Zeus. Easy and fast hard guard for the Ling.
As I was saying, man, if this lineup by Indonesia scales up this quick, what more in the proper mid-game? Because it looks like they've expedited the early game. It's like we've left the laning phase, yet the turrets still have their shields. And wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd the buff? All right, so Costa still got it.
Yeah, Costa still got it.
Wait, Rotgen stole the hard guard.
Yeah, he stole the hard guard and committed it right away. To be surprising that he pulled the trigger there. It really looked like Costa was going to get that without a problem.
Expect, folks, that that's going to be one of the first and last few times that Rotgen actually gets the hard guard, because I expect, especially when we leave the laning phase, right about now, Key is going to make himself scarce. He's not going to want to show himself to Rotgen so that the ult doesn't get stolen away. If anything, he's playing with the fact that maybe he wants to give the ult, because it's better than actually getting a penalty zone stolen.
Exactly. And now Indonesia. Oh, Cerezo with the penalty zone! 3-man and plus the flicker to the back. But Saken takes a good amount of damage as well. Turkey is not going to be able to get this turtle. Perfect penalty zone to zone out Turkey. Stop them from being able to contest that turtle easily.
Y'all heard of a defensive penalty zone? You've heard of an offensive penalty zone? How about a perfect penalty zone?
Perfect indeed.
Spacing out all of Turkey. I'm pretty sure folks watching at home also felt like, oh, yeah, we won't touch that turtle right now. But wait. Wakasa's been working. You see bottom lane.
Yeah, bottom lane gets pushed. Good call there by Turkey to open up the map. You were wondering where's the damage of Turkey. They were saying, oh, we need to open up the map. We need space. We can't keep getting drawn into these fights, into these skirmishes. We need to find wins elsewhere. But now, as we go into the mid-game, power spikes kicking in, which was, as you mentioned earlier, expedited by Team Indonesia with how much damage Ken is already dealing, as well as Vin on that Novaria. The window of opportunity for Turkey to turn this game around is slim, but it's there. It will come from a turnaround or an overcommitment from Indonesia and not reading into the Matrix. But then they read it. They've read Wakasa, Super Ken, and Vin together. Wakasa has nowhere left to go. The easiest dive under the tower of Super Ken's life. Turkey are making the right calls, but Indonesia just have the right picks to answer it.
Yep, that margin of error was 10 miles wide as Cerezo drew a line even behind Tier 1. He's like, all right, no one's crossing this alive. All right, we are going to get our hands on Wakasa. We're going to punish him for actually pushing that gold lane Tier 1, and then we'll go from there. And now Saken actually goes for the capital objective. Now, speaking of which, we're about to hit the last turtle of the game, about 15 seconds in, and you see that cut-a-thon up top.
And I'm pretty sure there are some people here asking, hey, why isn't Zeus having the same performance as Cerezo as a Paquito in the last game? And the answer is simple. He's up against a Ling and an Angela. It's much harder for Paquito to be able to do Paquito things against a Ling and an Angela that had a great early game.
Yep, ain't no free rotations.
Exactly.
He can't just chill in a bush and wait for his prey. It's not as easy when you're going up against this combo, and of course, what more, against a team like Team Indonesia. All 5 members from Team Indonesia here working to secure this last turtle. Kostra gonna be able to see just but the remnants of the turtle. All right, guys, confirmed. They got it.
They got it. Info locked in. And now Indonesia, they just need to continue this game. Constant invading, stop Kostra, aggressive, just keep going. They can, their margin of error is incredibly slim at this point. That if Turkey find a way, Indonesia tripped somewhere along the way and Turkey made the right call to just punish them. Because, again, we're getting close to the point where it's almost, it is a massive lead across the board, especially in the jungler realm. Look at that, 7.8k on the Ling, just 4,000. Almost there for Kostra on the Akai.
Not even 4,000 as you were saying it, yeah?
It was like
so
30.
look at the items on the Dragon Warrior, man. He's playing with scraps. Not a single fully built item. Got a pair of pants, got a couple belts.
2 belts for the pants.
Yep, nice. Yeah, nice little. You know what? I actually like the Molten Essence here.
Yeah.
In my history, in my experience playing with a poor Akai, you kind of just need the extra help farming.
Yeah, especially in a situation where you're just trying to come back. You need all the help that you can get. And Indonesia here, I wonder, I guess a hook back, but the timing just wasn't there for Turkey. If Itachi got the hook that back in time, just so Kostra could get it, it was there. But Indonesia, the damage is just way too high, way too fast to secure objectives. Saken already locked in a Haas clause.
Oh.
That is one happy Iridel.
And he's having to dive. Oh!
Beautiful hook and a bloody hunt and the heavy spin to cap it off. Turkey, get your wins and then get on out of there. Tremendous play by Itachi to get something. Now Indonesia read the push into the bottom lane though by Zeus. He's hugging the shrub. Let's see if he can continue the turret. He'll cut the wave. He needs to get on out of there after that because look at that Ling. He's making for a beeline. Straight to the Paquito. He sees him. They're going to be fighting. Zeus is down to almost 30, 20. Oh! Gone! Gone! It's 0%!
Point blank. Astral meteor to the face. It's like Zeus slipped on a banana peel there.
I don't think slipping on a banana peel would hurt that much.
Well, what if your HP was that low?
Then yes, it would definitely hurt that much.
There you go. Quick rotations from Team Indonesia, making the most of this relatively quiet moment. Because Turkey, yeah, they can rotate out of their base. Yes, waves are pushing up, but it's exactly where Indonesia wants them as they make quick work of this Lord. Scored just underneath the 10-minute, 30-second mark.
It's 2 games in a row now that Team Indonesia got drafts that they just really shine with. Again, we talked about it earlier. This is a very current metagame, Team Indonesia, call them Bigatron Alpha type of draft. And they look comfortable. It's the best way to describe it. It's an entire series where one team looks incredibly comfortable, and Zeus is super uncomfortable right now though as he gets spotted out by Super Ken. Will they even commit the hard guard just for it? Oh, Zeus is able to deal enough damage, but Ken says, no Vin, hold on to that. Oh, Key, hold on to it. I got this, and he got it indeed.
Yep, that's round 2 that he's done that. Round 1 he needed help. This time around, not so much. Let's see if they can take care of the Lord. Looks like the answer is yes, but there's still a good amount of waves, and Turkey's going to clean up. Not a single inhibitor is going to fall here. Not today.
Yeah, it's a slight tickle. 2, 3 basic attacks needed by Indonesia to get that middle turret down, but Turkey will do everything to hold on for dear life onto it. After delaying, oh, look at the damage from the Astral Recall onto Wakasa. Brought him down to 50%. Are they going to go away? Zone goes in with a flicker penalty zone. That's going to be the heavy spin messing up the team fight here of Team Indonesia, but they are okay with it because Saken on the Irithel, on Leo, the Tiger, not the caster, is just going around everywhere, free hitting. The inhibitors, top and mid are down. Is the base up next? And look at Wakasa gets taken out by Super Ken. Super is the play indeed, and Team Indonesia lock in the sweep of Turkey.
2-0.